Every living thing on Earth follows certain biological laws. You have a central brain to control your body. You need time to learn and grow, and intelligence usually comes with a lifespan long enough to use it. But the octopus breaks almost all of those rules, a creature that is both incredibly intelligent, yet short-lived, possessing a brain but not truly controlling its body in the way we understand. So what is really happening inside this strange creature? And are we completely misunderstanding intelligence in nature? The paradox of intelligence and lifespan. The octopus is one of nature's greatest paradoxes. As a creature possessing high intelligence only lives for a very short time. Many species exist for only 1 to 2 years before dying. This is completely contrary to what we see in other intelligent species, where intelligence is often linked to a long lifespan to accumulate experience. So why did nature create such a complex brain for a creature that doesn't have enough time to use it? And does the octopus's intelligence serve another purpose that we don't yet fully understand? Distributed nervous system. Unlike humans or most other animals, the octopus's nervous system is not concentrated in a single point. Only a small portion of neurons are in the central brain, while the majority are located in the tentacles. This creates a system where information is processed in multiple places at once. Instead of every decision having to go through the brain, each part of the body can respond directly to the environment, creating an operational style completely different from what we are familiar with. Independently acting tentacles. Each tentacle of an octopus is almost a separate entity. They can sense, analyze, and react to their surroundings without waiting for commands from the central brain. When moving, the brain only provides a general direction, while each tentacle figures out how to grip, adjusts its own force, and decides how to interact with the surface. In experiments, a severed tentacle can still respond to stimuli and attempt to perform predatory behavior, showing that an octopus's intelligence is not located in a single place, but is spread throughout its body. Risk of self-attack. However, this very system creates a major risk. If each tentacle is capable of independent action, how do they distinguish between their own body and prey? In the chaotic underwater environment, even a small mistake could lead to tentacles sticking to each other or attacking one another, posing a severe biological problem that the octopus must solve to survive. Body recognition mechanism. To avoid that risk, octopuses developed a chemical-based recognition mechanism. Their skin secretes a special signal that helps the suckers identify which part is their own body. When a tentacle touches another part, it understands and refuses to stick. Experiments show that when this signal is removed, the tentacle can no longer distinguish and begins sticking to its own body, proving that this is a vital survival mechanism. A different kind of intelligence. Octopus intelligence is not like how we define intelligence. It doesn't rely on a control center, but rather on distribution and self-organization. Each part of the body can think in its own way, allowing the octopus to react faster and more flexibly in complex environments. And this raises the question of whether intelligence needs to be like a human's to be considered intelligence. Notion of a solitary life. For a long time, octopuses were considered solitary creatures. They live separately, do not form groups, and only meet in special situations such as reproduction or conflict. This notion made us think that, despite being intelligent, they lack a social life like many other species. But is this assessment truly accurate? Discovery of octopus society. Recent discoveries have completely changed that perspective. Scientists discovered areas like Octopolis and Atlantis where many individual octopuses live close together, using shells and surrounding objects to build shelters, creating a stable living environment. This shows that when conditions are right, octopuses can form a type of community, something previously thought impossible. Social behavior. Not only do they live near each other, but octopuses also display clear social behaviors. They change colors to communicate, show status or warnings, and even use water currents to throw sand and objects at each other during conflicts. These behaviors indicate a much more complex level of interaction than previously thought. No knowledge transfer. Despite having high intelligence, octopuses lack the ability to pass knowledge down to the next generation. Each individual must learn from scratch without guidance, which prevents their intelligence from accumulating over generations like humans, creating a major limit to long-term development. Self-destruction mechanism. One of the strangest things about octopuses is that after reproduction, their bodies trigger a self-destruction process. The optic gland changes, causing them to stop eating, weaken gradually, and eventually die, especially in females. They spend all their time protecting their eggs until they are exhausted. This is not accidental, but a part of their biological design. Scientific experiments. Experiments have shown that if the optic gland is removed, octopuses can continue to live and eat after reproduction. This proves that their death is not inevitable, but is a pre-programmed mechanism within the body. Evolutionary reason. The reason for this mechanism lies in cannibalistic behavior. Octopuses grow quickly and have high energy needs. If they lived longer, they might eat their own offspring. Therefore, nature designed them to die after reproduction, ensuring the next generation has a chance to survive. Rapid evolutionary advantage. A short life cycle also brings evolutionary advantages. Each new generation appears quickly, helping octopuses adapt to environmental changes, from temperature to the appearance of predators, at a speed that long-lived species find hard to achieve. Camouflage. Octopuses have near-perfect camouflage capabilities. They can change skin color and texture in an instant to blend into their surroundings, turning themselves into rocks, sand, or coral. This helps them both avoid predators and approach prey without being detected. Colorblind paradox. What's incredible is that octopuses are almost unable to see color in the way we understand, yet they can still change color accurately to blend into the environment. This creates a paradox that science has yet to fully explain, and it's possible they perceive the world in a completely different way. Unsolved mysteries. Despite extensive research, the octopus remains one of the most mysterious creatures, with many unanswered questions, from how they perceive their environment to how their intelligence works, all of which challenge current human understanding. The octopus is not just an intelligent creature, but also a testament to the strangeness of nature. If you find these things interesting, please like the video and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring other mysteries of the world.